All right, so I'm going to show you how to use a social bookmarking tool. One is just kind of how that works, and then mainly to show you how you can use it to track and manage a lot of those Screenr tutorials, especially if you're an Articulate user. There are already dozens of Screenr tutorials, and if you want to save those and share those with others, I'll show you how that works and give you a few tips and tricks. So the first thing we want to look at is the social bookmarking tool. So I use Diigo. You can use other tools. Some of them work the same way. And I'm in Firefox, so I actually have the Diigo toolbar. So the idea is that I save a web page and then I want to tag it, and then I can use those tags. So let's just do a few of those. So I'm a Seahawks fan, and there's the Seahawks schedule. I'm at the page, and what I want to do is bookmark that. Now because I have a Diigo account, I can right click and then I can bookmark that to Diigo, or I can use the toolbar and just click on that. That opens up a window, and then I can make some edits if I want to. In this case, I just want to add a tag. So I'm going to tag it Seahawks. Go ahead and hit save. And then you'll notice the actual icon change. So now it shows you there's a little bookmark. So if I click on this button, it's going to pull up the information that's already available for that bookmark. And then I can add more content in here if I wanted to do that. And you could do whatever you want to with your bookmarks. So I've got my bookmarks. Let's go ahead and bookmark one more. So I've got these photos of the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm going to go ahead and bookmark that. We're going to add Seahawks here, and we'll call this Seahawks. Seahawks photos, and we'll go ahead and bookmark that. And now that I have a few bookmarks, what I can do is use those tags in different ways. So if we go back to the Diigo dashboard here, there's a thing called Diigo Tools. You can click on that, and they have what they call the enhanced link roles. So I'm going to click on the enhanced link roles, and if you notice, it's already pulling in my most recent bookmarks. But I want to customize this, because what I want to do is create a link role based on my tags, and then I can take that link role and I could paste it into a web page, and then I can share it with people, and anytime I bookmark it, it dynamically changes. So let's go ahead and call this Seahawks. So I can change the title, or let's call it Seattle Seahawks if I can type. So we call this Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to get rid of the Diigo icon, and then I can pull in just Seahawks tags. So I'm going to pull in just the tags for Seahawks. I've got some other things I could do here. Hit retrieve. Now it's going to pull in just those bookmarks with that tag, and as you can see, here are the two that we bookmarked. Now I can take this and put this on a web page. What's nice about that is, as well as people can subscribe to that using the RSS feed. So what we want to do is, I don't know if you could see this here, so a little off screen, it says create script. So I'm going to click on that, and what that does is it creates a script here. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste that into a web page. So I happen to have a web page ready to go. So this is just a blank web page, and we'll call it Seattle links, right? So Seattle links, and what I can do here is just add my HTML code, which I'm going to be able to do here. So I'm going to type that in here, and now I'm going to publish this so we can see what it looks like, and we'll view this in a new window. And here's our links that we just added. Now this is where it's pretty interesting, because I can come in here and add more links, and this will now change dynamically. So I happen to be here, and I have a Seahawks Screenr tutorial, and what I want to do is I want to bookmark that. So I'm going to go in here, I'm just going to bookmark this real fast, call it Seahawks, hit save, and now if I go back to this web page, I upload it, and lo and behold, there's my new bookmark. So what's neat about that is every time I save it, if I have this link role, I can add it to a page. Now let's do this. Let's go back to here, and I'll show you. If you're doing, let's call this Articulate, and let's say you just want to save things that have a presenter content. So you hit retrieve. Now you notice here's all these things I already bookmarked with presenter, and then I would just do the same thing. I'd copy it, paste it into a web page, and then I'd have links that change and update dynamically, and anytime I want to view it, I go to that page.